Today I'm going to be reading out information related to an impressive drama I viewed today, Indian picture titled Kunku from 1937. It's a Marathi word. The film is a Marathi classic social drama film directed by V. Shantaram, we've talked about his work before, and based on the novel Na Patnari Goshta by Narayan Hari Apte, who also wrote the film's screenplay. The film was simultaneously shot and released in Hindi as Duniya Na Mane. By simultaneously shot and released in Hindi, I assume their actors are reciting their lines in a different language. Interesting. I'm not sure what actually is going on there. The movie went on to become a critical and commercial success and was shown at the Venice International Film Festival. This is off of Wikipedia, by the way. The film is now hailed for its daring attack on the treatment of women in Indian society and depiction of child marriage. For film's lead actress Shanta Apte, it was third most memorable performance in a row after V. Shantaram's previous classics Amrit Maranfan, 1934. That film I haven't actually seen yet. I don't think it's available with English subtitles. And Amar Jyoti, 1936. That film we've discussed in the program. It is spectacular. Do check it out. Besides other songs, she also sang a full-fledged English song in the film, A Psalm of Life, written by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, 1807 to 1882. The songs are from the lead actress Shanta Apte, even sung. Shantaram Afaval wrote the lyrics to the music of Keshrav Rao Bol. The English text of the song, "In the world's broad field of battle, be not like dumb driven cattle," is a poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. This is the information from IndianCine.ma. Neera, in Marathi, Nirmala, in Hindi, is trapped into marrying the old widower Kaka Saheb. He is a progressive lawyer with a son and a daughter of Neera's age. She refuses to consummate the union, claiming repeatedly that while suffering can be borne, injustice cannot. After facing many hurdles, including an aunt, her mother-in-law, and a lascivious stepson, Pandit Jugal, her husband has a change of heart and magnanimously commits suicide, enjoining Neera to marry someone more suitable. The change occurs mainly through his widowed daughter, Chitra Susila, who provides a forcefully feminist moment in a speech to the young bride. Apte sings the combative song "In the world's broad field of battle, be not like dumb driven cattle," written by Longfellow. The original novel was a landmark in Maharashtra's social reform movement, denouncing arranged and venal marriages that ignore women's rights. Shantaram's version stresses melodramatic overtones while indulging in some bravura visual stylizations. For example, in the editing, he edited his own films of the brief marriage sequence or the shattered mirror scene, returning multiple laughing faces to the distraught old man gazing into the mirror, the leitmotif of the ticking clock, etc. Many of these stylized images referring obliquely to the old man's sexual impotence. Apte's performance in her first leading role displays a modern freshness ahead of its time, which established her as India's foremost singing star of the 30s. The veterans Fatalal and Damle did the art direction and the sound respectively. The Hindi title translates literally as "The World Will Not Accept," while the Marathi title refers to the vermilion mark adorning the forehead of a married woman. And now I'd like to read out two user reviews from IMDb. One is from the 1st of February 2005, submitted by one Rohit_Dewal, gives it 9 out of 10. A struggle of a girl against her marriage to an old man and the amazing results. Director V. Shantaram is one of the greatest directors of his time in India. Not that his directorial skills were something to sing about, but the bold subject matters and the harsh but truthful representation of a positive outlook really were ahead of its times. Kunku gives us a story of a girl who is married to a man who old enough to be her father. She fights and denies this relation, but finally when confronted with reality finds herself not willing to let go. Shantaram pares down his narrative to bare essentials and keeps his treatment starkly realistic. The background music is eschewed, retaining only natural sounds, effects and voices in his soundtrack. That's true. Even the songs used in the film are done so with a source shown for the music. I haven't thought about that, true. The major food for thought in Kunku, however, concerns the film's ending. It's a very emotional ending. It's what's the suicide? You know what it is. It's a masterpiece considering the time when it was made and the vision of the director. And another 9 out of 10 from Sam the Bestest, 28th of March 2021, gives it 9 out of 10, an astounding combination of a woman's revolt against oppressed marriage and a man's salvation on the same, the greatest woman empowerment saga of all time. An astounding combination of a woman's revolt against that's the title again. I didn't believe it for a moment that V. Shantaram made such a daring film in 1937 that hasn't been dared by other Indian filmmakers even till date, but as I've seen Kunku, I have to believe and do nothing but clap for the master filmmaker. Kunku is a gutsy film for all times, not just its time, and can you believe that less daring films than this are still called daring films? And just imagine how daring this film was, is, and will always be. The film is a worthy adaptation of evergreen Sanjeet Chadha, which focuses on the issues like child marriage and treatment of women in Indian society. Neera is trapped into marrying an old widower, Kaka Sahib. Neera refuses to consummate the union, claiming that while suffering can be borne, injustice cannot. She stands still till the end and revolts against everyone who throws her into this helpless situation, and then the intellectual salvation of the man lifts this film to unreachable height. Shanta Apte gives a remarkable performance in the lead role. She looks beautiful in traditional attires and is even referred as Greta Garbo of Maharashtra in the film. When she sings the iconic Psalm of Life, I was literally pumped up. Screenplay is impeccable with lots of clap-worthy and path-breaking scenes, dialogues are thought-provoking, and music album delivers 2 iconic songs. Words will fall short to admire V. Shantaram for making this unforgettable masterpiece, but all I can say is I've seen woman-oriented classics like Urat, Mother India, Anuradha, Sujafa, and many more, and I still found Kunku more gutsy and more powerful, which means it's best of all time, not just in Marathi or Bollywood cinema, but in Indian cinema. An astonishing gem. Fantastic. Enjoy the rest of these screen caps. Have a fantastic day, night, wherever you are. Thanks again.